In your talk to the Henry Jackson Society recently at the House of Commons, you answered the question by saying two things. Firstly, that taxes needed to be increased, and secondly, that immigration needed to increase. These are two very potent and controversial issues. How do you see those resolving the issue of global economic inequality?
There are really several issues here, and they're all very difficult. However, I would say that, first of all, one of the key issues in the next maybe 50 years or so, or even longer, would be the issue of migration for the reasons that we have just seen. The question is now how that issue could be handled. It is not easy for the recipient countries to receive lots of migrants, as we know that. Europe is really going through problems with multiculturalism. We have heard first from Angela Merkel and now from the Prime Minister from Cameroon that multiculturalism is dead. There are objective issues there, not easy issues. There is also the issue that you mentioned of poor countries losing some of their best qualified people who come to the rich world. But the movement, even if it's dramatic from both sides, is certainly an overall improvement in global terms. Now, we have to find solutions how to manage it. That means we have actually to agree on some reasonable flows from poor countries to rich countries, and we have also to compensate in some way poor countries for people who have maybe studied there and left. Now, that leads me to the greatest beneficiaries of migration, and really the main beneficiaries of migration are migrants themselves. And I think that there are grounds to argue that migrants themselves should give one portion of that higher income, which now they are able to make, either to be transferred to the countries they have left, or to compensate some potential losers in the countries where they have arrived. And in that sense, there may be an argument to tax them more heavily.